Are you an entrepreneur? Do you have a great business idea? Do you want to start a business in 2023? Or are you uncertain whether or not anyone out there actually wants what you can make? Let's fix that. I am Sebastian. You are watching VentureQuest Academy, where I teach gamified business strategy to startup entrepreneurs. In this two-part video, of which both parts are available right now, we will be introducing the tool PMF Express, the Product Market Fit Express, that helps you reduce the time it takes to you to achieve PMF, that elusive state where people, customers, users are begging to just have your product or service, even though it may even barely exist yet. This tool will help you go from believing that you have a great idea to knowing that there's someone out there that really needs it. So that is what we'll be doing in this two-part video series. But first, since this is the initial YouTube video on this channel, I'd like to tell you a little bit about VentureQuest Academy. Here, I would like to build literal worlds together with you around your business ideas, your business plan, and indeed your business challenges. I like to use gamified interfaces to help you guys choose the right tactics for your goals and ultimately craft winning strategies for your venture. I'd like to invite you to a community of like-minded entrepreneurs where we'll be using this intuitive, interactive, and hopefully fun interface that looks a bit like a board game to develop our skills as entrepreneurs and develop our strategies, because that's the core thing here. Strategy is not an art nor a science, it's a practice. And that is exactly what we'll be doing here at VentureQuest Academy. And I'm so looking forward to sharing more of these tools. It will be so much fun, but more of that in other videos. Today, we will focus at the very core, namely how to find product market fit. So the PMF Express tool is based on a concept that I will be quickly running through here, and then in part 2 we'll be filling out an actual example that you will get access to, as well as a downloadable PDF version of this very tool. Now, first of all, in the PMF Express, we start by defining our minimum viable audience. Minimum as in the smallest possible market, if you will, that you can define, and claim as in serve very well with your initial innovation. And audience is a word I like to use rather than, market, consumer, or user, because those words imply a transactional relationship. Whereas I would encourage you to think of your first customers or users as an audience, similar to if you were an actor on a stage at a theater. You co-create that experience together with your audience. You need to have a great deal of empathy with them. That is exactly the key to having a great business idea, having empathy with your audience. So in this tool, I have illustrated this as a bird. Now, our audience member, our bird, they have aspirations, things that they want to become by fulfilling the target need that we will get to in just a moment. This is maybe a bit qualitative, maybe hard to measure, but super important for our audience. And we need to make sure that they feel they fulfill those aspirations by using your innovation, your product, your service. And in our little example here, the aspiration is for the bird to hatch her eggs and become a parrot. It's adorable. So, from those aspirations, we need to derive something more concrete, something that we can target and actually help with. So that's a target need. For our bird here, it is to build a bird's nest, of course. And that bird's nest is where your great idea will come in, somewhere, somehow. In order to figure that out, we need to break down the process of building a bird's nest, getting a need fulfilled, into a need step sequence. And in the case of building a bird's nest, I believe, I'm not a bird scientist, that comes down to collecting various twigs and grass tufts from all over the forest. So this is where the fun begins, ladies and gentlemen. If we acquire the data necessary to break down the target need into a linear need-step sequence, that is, it has a beginning, middle, and an end, we can figure out how our audience member, our bird, goes about getting the need fulfilled today, and then offer an improvement, especially if we discover that the audience member struggles somewhere, where it's either slow, inaccurate, expensive, or just involves a lot of effort. That is where they will be receptive to a new innovation from a new provider, such as you. And lastly, we also need to know how the audience member measures success. What are their success metrics? They might be different to yours. So, how do they measure success? In this case, the amount of healthy eggs in the nest. So, that is the concept behind the PMF Express. And in the next video, we'll be filling that out and taking a look at how this looks like in the real world. So, thanks for watching. See you in a bit in the next video.